Dolly here. Welcome back to Gipsyrosepaperie. Welcome to my official video of 2021. I know I posted a video just the other day, but that was filmed in 2020. So this is my official filmed and edited video in 2021. So I'm excited. Another year of Gipsyrosepaperie. And for those of you that are new, or for those of you that haven't yet, please consider hitting the subscribe button so you don't miss future videos from me. So today I thought it would be fun to do a journal lineup video for 2021. I think I did one of these last year. I'm not entirely sure. So that this video doesn't go super long, because as you can see, I'm being very ambitious with the amount of journals that I have this year. And just to put it into perspective, not all of these are used on a daily basis. So that relieves the pressure. I'm not using, you know, what is this, 7 journals in every day. I'm using some of these weekly, sometimes even monthly. So just something to keep in mind. So don't feel pressured or overwhelmed to have this many journals. This is just what I searched within my soul in December, and these are the things that I felt, or the journals that I felt would benefit me and help me grow as a person in 2021. So we'll start with the one that I'm bringing back this year. This is my planner, and why don't I move some of this stuff out of here. So I had this last year. This works well for me, so I really wasn't looking to change anything as far as my planner. So this is just a leather cover, and in the front I just have some medallions, and then I have a monthly. I have one that is no dates, and then I had this really pretty day planner that I found at a store, and so I went ahead and just stuck that in there. And then I have my weekly, which I started to decorate some, but it's mostly just, everyday stuff. And then I have sort of a notes and trackers, and so here I'm trying to show something that's not too crazy. Then I have my little wallet, and I just have my cards. I have some extra pens in here, and then my pen holder, and that's it. So it's pretty basic. I really love this size. I was using a B6 size, but I've since started using a B6 Slim, and I just feel like it's lighter, but you still get that size, that space for writing stuff down. So that's my planner. I guess I'll go by what I use daily. So my planner, obviously I look at daily. Then this is where I'm writing my AM pages. For those of you that have been following me for a while, you know that I journal every morning. So I had some extra notebooks, and then this was a journal from last year that I made, and I just wanted it to sit here looking pretty because it's got all these little kind of strings and ribbons sticking out. I don't know yet that I'll use this for straight journaling, because I don't have a lot of full size pages. There's kind of lots of half pages and lots of book pages. So I'm not sure, but I just have it in here just so that I can keep it within my frame of vision, because out of sight, out of mind. So this is my daily AM journaling, and this is Traveler's Notebooks, the official brand. This is the blue one. So that is another daily journal. And then I have this little one, and this one I got this year. I got a little Hobonichi. Let me pull it out of the cover here so you guys can see. Just a little Hobonichi Techo, or Techo, or not sure how you say that. But I got this because I've wanted one for a long time. I used to have the bigger one where I practice hand lettering, and it really helped me. I would do daily hand lettering practice in there. And I'm getting more into art journaling, and I saw a lot of videos with people using watercolor and sketching and stuff like that in here. So that's what I started to use it as, a place to kind of play with my watercolors, and still practicing my hand lettering, because hand lettering is one of those things. It's kind of if you stop, you kind of lose it for a little bit. So yeah, I really love how the watercolor looks in here. It's beautiful. So I did about a week out, and then I'll continue to do that daily. And then what I'm writing in here is just things I'm grateful for. Like, for example, the 8th, I was grateful for alone time. So I had this quote that I found, and I just wrote it in there, but really simple, nothing too crazy. My favorite part about this is like getting to watercolor and then also looking back and seeing all the things that I'm grateful for. And then I have this lunar calendar. Now this is sort of daily, but this is more to keep track of like goals and stuff like that, and things that I've read, and just track of spreads that I've done. So just writing in it daily. I don't know that I'll continue to write in it daily, but for now it's working, so I'm gonna I'm gonna roll with it. But there's nothing fancy in here, nothing, you know, no art or anything. It's just straight writing, but it's a beautiful, beautiful journal. And I was trying to find one for a friend, and they're totally sold out, so I'm glad I got my hands on it while I could. And then this is sort of daily, but like low maintenance daily, if that makes sense. So this is my reading journal, and one of the things that I want to do in 2021 is definitely read more. I can't say that I read more than maybe 10 books last year. This is to track me, and I can't take credit for sort of the layout of this, because like 98% of the layout in here I got from Books with Chloe, or actually it's her journaling channel, Journals with Chloe. So I'll link her, but she has like a booktube type of channel, and she's a very like voracious reader, and I think her goal is like 100 a year, which I can't even fathom. You know, I can't even fathom reading 100 books a year, but she was able to do it. So I figured I'm going to use her as my role model, and so that's what I'm doing this year, is just doing sort of a reading journal. So that's what that looks like. And then I have this calendar, and so when I was little and I was in elementary school, I'll bring it this way so you can see, they would make us read every night, and the only way the teacher would know that you read every night is at the beginning of the month you got a reading calendar. And so in every square you had to write what book you read and how many pages you read. And so that's what I'm doing here. As you can see, I'm already kind of missing some days, and they usually gravitate around days that I've worked, because when I work and I get home, I'm mentally, emotionally, physically drained. So I would like to read, but there would be no benefit in it, because I really wouldn't be retaining or enjoying it. So I'm hoping that as we move forward in the year, I can make sure I write in all the days of the calendar. But right now we're doing pretty good. I feel like, you know, out of 9 days, I've read 5 of those days, so that's more than half. So I'm happy with that for now. And then what I plan to do here as well is something that Journal with Chloe does, and she takes little tiny pictures of her book covers and then sort of glues them in here. So I plan to do that. And then in between the months, I'll do spreads on books that I really loved, or maybe like quotes of books I really loved. I haven't really fully decided 100% yet, but that's my reading journal, and I'm crazy excited about this one. And then we are at our junk journal, and I can't 100% remember who I bought this from, and I looked and looked, and it didn't have a it did not have a stamp or anything that I could find. I'll keep looking, and if I find it, I will link it down in the description box. I already started collecting some things that I want to put in here. I think I got it because it was plain, because there's a lot of plain pages, as you can see, and I liked the dark florals definitely, and then I really love this fabric. Now again, I loved that it was plain, the cover was plain. So this is going to be like my life junk journal. So I did a birth year junk journal 2 years back. So this is similar to this. I don't think that I'll be able to fit an entire year in here. And also because the spine is a little bit narrower and a lot of page ratio to spine, I may have to pull probably like 2 signatures out of here just to make room for all the extra junk that I'm gonna put in here. As you can see, I already have plenty of it piling up. But if you want to see how I kind of set up this for myself, like how do I personalize it, I already started by spraying it down. As you can see, it's kind of grungy. I grunge it up there. I kind of just went through and sprayed a few pages just to kind of grunge it up. But I plan to do more. So if you wanted to see that, I can definitely make a video. But this is going to be my life junk journal. And we're at the end. I'm hoping this video isn't too long. I don't think it's going to be. And finally, I am so in love with this journal. Okay, like I love everything about it. It's like embossed, and this is by Pauper Press. So I love the Unexpected Gypsy on YouTube. I don't know how, like, it crossed paths with me, and it was on my main page, and I started watching her, and I'm in love. I'm in love with her vibe. I love everything about her channel. I love her art journaling. So because of her, I am now very heavily into art journaling. And she had this journal, and I was awestruck, and I had no hopes of finding it because she said that she had gotten it over 10 years ago. So I managed to find it, and now it's mine, and I love it. So this is my art journal, and it's my art journal, but also it's kind of like a safe place. So a place where I can explore things that maybe I can't express in words because either they're too heavy or maybe too dark, or maybe I'm just not comfortable. This is a place for me to keep things that make me happy, things that inspire me, things that lift my mood up, and things that ground me. So it's like a freedom journal, I want to say, is what I'm gonna call it. And I think she calls it something similar. But I just started really just a sticker. As you can see, it's a plain writing journal, but I am not gonna use it that way. I've done a few doodles in here. Let's see if we can find them. They're hiding. That's one. And there's one in here that's my favorite. And I want to do a spread around her. That's her, number 2. And this one's number 3. But this is my first ever spread in this journal. And for anyone that is wondering how I prepped writing pages for like a ton of media, I just sewed the page, and I learned that from Maremi Small Art. I think that's the name of her channel. If you just sew your page, it kind of makes it waterproof and allows for you to kind of pile on all the stuff. And there's a lot of stuff going on here. There is gesso, there is matte medium, there's varnish, there's paint, there's marker, there's pen, there's acrylic paint, metallic paint. But I am in love with this and I hope that I can make many more. So this is what this journal is. I'm sure there'll be some writing in here as well. I just have a little piece of wax paper so it doesn't stick. But yeah, that is it. And I can't really say that is it because it's a lot, but this is my lineup for journals in 2021. Now, my disclaimer is that I don't expect to just keep this pile. It might change. I'm a very sort of fly by the seat of your pants kind of person, and so if I feel something isn't working for me or something catches my eye, I'm gonna gravitate towards that and kind of remove. I'm very into removing what doesn't work in your life, regardless of what it is. You know, things, persons, situations, anything. I just feel like life is too short, and especially after 2020, life is definitely too short to hold on to things that don't make you fizzy. And so whatever doesn't make me feel fizzy anymore, out it goes, in with the new. So I hope that wasn't too long-winded, and I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope it was useful and inspirational. If you have any questions, please let me know down below. I hope to have a video sometime next week kind of setting up this one, because this is the junk journal I'll be using, and it's probably the one that I'll be filming all my junk journal with me videos for the time being. So I want to thank you guys so much. I hope to continue to be here with you guys and help you kind of grow in your creativity. And I want to say that I love you guys so much, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.